Hello, everybody. For today's Advent reflection, we're going to hear from Becca Littler, another confirmation student. I hope you enjoy what she has to say and hope you're having a great day.
Hi, my name is Becca, and I will be reading Matthew chapter 1, verse 17. Thus there were 14 generations, and all from Abraham to David, 14 from David to the exile to Babylon, and 14 from the exile to the Messiah. The Gospel according to Matthew connects Jesus' life through 42 generations of Israelite people. That is a lot of people in a lot of time. It goes all the way back to Abraham, who God promised would be the source of blessing for the whole world. And it took 42 generations, several hundred years, for it to finally happen. God is not a God who fits our ideas of efficiency or speed. God is not interested in the clock. Just think of all the people who waited and wondered if God would show up in their lifetime. They all lived and died. They might have experienced God's presence in their lives. Maybe some wondered. Either way, the hope they had been looking for never really happened upon them. During Advent, we remember that God did show up in our humanity in Jesus of Nazareth, and Jesus brought salvation for the world with him. But it took a long, long time from when God made the promise to when it became a reality. And even then, Jesus did not heal everyone. He did not stop every debt. He did not give everyone financial freedom. He did not free every slave from Roman oppression. He did not give everyone a good job, a nice house, and a family that is I like I said, God is not efficient as we think God should be. God is interested in other things. This does not mean that God isn't moving our lives in this world toward a good purpose. This doesn't mean that your life is not part of how God brings salvation to his world. The people in the 42 generations before Jesus probably didn't know that they were a part of God, how God was slowly fulfilling his promise for salvation for humanity. But they were. It just took more than a lifetime. Jesus lived, died, and was raised from the dead nearly 2,000 years ago. And now we wait still for everything to be made new as Jesus promised. Jesus began something, and what he began is on the move. But it won't happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. God's work takes time. But this doesn't mean that your life or my life is not a part of what God is doing. Advent reminds us to not give up hope. God's good future waits for us, and we are a part.